significant battle, and why do we say this is one of the most decisive battle ever fought? Significance. Unlike the Battle of Plassey, which was more of a British conspiracy, the Battle of Boxar was a full-fledged war, which established the British powers of prowess in warfare, not power, prowess, okay? Talent kasi. The importance of this battle lay in the fact that not only the Nawab of Bengal, but also the Mughal Emperor of India was defeated. Yes or no? Like, this is me, I'm explaining this to you again and again, but then I want you to understand how serious this situation is, okay? It's so, this war is very significant, is very serious, because not only the Nawab of Bengal, but the Emperor of India was also defeated. Mughal Emperor ke bhi defeat karna si janibi. Okay, the victory made the British a great power in northern India and contenders for supremacy over the whole country. Next, after the battle, what happened? Mir Jafar was reinstated as the Nawab of Bengal. Matlab tagaro vapas anisha. Remember Jafar? This one, see. First is Ali Vardi, next is Siraj, next is Jafar, next is Qasim. Aro Jafar Gyanishe. Okay, because Jafar is better than Qasim, because Qasim is revolting, Jafar is a puppet. Okay, so Jafar gave away, Mir Jafar handed over matlab de diya, aise hi de diya, the districts of Midnapur, Burdwan and Chittagong to the British for the maintenance of their army. BMC go to get, okay, ito tinta area aro takhan ki didi she. Ya pangman la. Ma'am, I'm muting you, okay? Ya pangman la, okay. If you have done it by mistake, I think that was a mistake. Please be careful of your mic. Okay. It's fine, guys. Moving on. Let's go. So, yes, BMC. Okay. Well, they got so much of war booty bishi. Battle of Boxar though. No worries, ma'am. Okay. Battle of Boxar though. English karne bishi faida man. Okay, the English got a lot of things out of this. The English got the victory of Battle of Boxar was like hitting a jackpot for the East India Company, because East India Company got so many things, and the most important is they got BMC. BMC is they got Burdwan, B, Midnapur, and Chittagong. These are very important districts. Okay, apart from the 24 Paraganas and all, they are getting more districts again. Okay, and the British were also permitted duty-free trade in Bengal, except for a duty of 2% on salt. Nimokte 2% salt daliwa noile to duty-free matlab no import, no export, get to paisa diwala lage, ito custom duty khan iku nai. Free trade in Bengal. Understanding? Okay. Free trade in Bengal. This will prove disastrous for Bengal, because you see, Bengal will witness a series of famines now. Okay, a series of famines, because the balance of trade was very unequally yoked. Okay, next. In the year 1772, the British completely ended the pensions and took over the direct charge of Bengal. And this 1772, the Regulating Act of 1773. Okay, look, after, so now this is 1765 te Treaty of Allahabad sign kurishe, 1764 te Battle of Boxar fight kurishe, 1765 te treaty sign kurishe. Or 1765 te who became the ruler again? Mir Jafar became the ruler, right? Mir Jafar was the Nawab. Okay, now in the year 1772, all this will be cancelled. Okay, no Nawab Shawab from now on. 1773 there, we will first get our Governor General of Bengal, GGB power. Okay, so it will end, this Nawab and all these things will end in the year 1773, and 1773 is the first chapter, first opening line of Lakshmikant Bukte Sabi. Go and grab your Lakshmikant and open historical background and see. Regulating Act of 1773 as Regulating Act of 1773 Pushna Pranay. That is what will establish the East India Company in Bengal. Okay, and from there we will get the Governor General of Bengal, GGB power. Okay, so whatever we are living right now, your polity will take up. Okay, your polity will take up, or matlab your polity have already taken up historical background 1773, and from there we will for the first time we will get Governor General of Bengal, GGP power. Okay, and after that it's done, it's over. Okay, clear? So Acha, chalo. Now I was thinking I wouldn't give this, but then let me just oh yeah, it's not there, Chalo, chalo. Fine. I will just draw. Okay, I'll just draw. Look. Okay, I'll just draw. Chalo, guys, look. Treaty of Allahabad. I was thinking I won't give, but then I'll just give little bit of. Okay. Hmm. No, I wouldn't answer that. You have to read that. What is wrong with you guys? First chapter of Lakshmikant, first line they likhina se. Itu bhi na jane. And they are taking NPSC crash course, guys. Okay, clear? Nah, ye to nahi hoga. Treaty of Allahabad, guys. Okay, let's see. Treaty of Allahabad, guys. Okay. I told you already Warren Hastings. Okay. Look at this Treaty of Allahabad. What is Miss going to tell you? I'm telling you that after the Battle of Boxar, okay, where the Indians were defeated, after Battle of Boxar, the English won, the EIC won, and when EIC won, they made the ruler to sign, okay, they made the ruler to sign a treaty known as Treaty of Allahabad, okay, Treaty of Allahabad, okay. Allahabad. Treaty of Allahabad. Okay. I've decided I won't answer your silly questions. Okay. Moving on. Treaty of Allahabad. Very silly question. Treaty of Allahabad. Let's see. This Treaty of Allahabad is very crucial. That's why I was thinking I will skip it, but I won't skip it. I'll just give you in very short, in very brief. Okay. This is EIC. East India Company. Treaty of Allahabad to ekta manu ekla sign kura tinta party sign kurishe. Shah Alam 2. Shah Alam 2 and EIC sign. Ekta party sign kurishe. Can you see these two are signing the one Treaty of Allahabad? Right. Allahabad ke sign kurishe the treaty. And EIC plus Shuja Ud Daula. Idu duijan bhi Harish na hara nahi. Losers or not? Shah Alam bhi hare, Shuja Ud Daula bhi hare. Yes or no? So Treaty of Allahabad is actually not just between two people, okay? It's between three people. It's between three people. EIC is the common party here. So EIC will sign one Treaty of Allahabad with Shah Alam 2, and EIC will sign another Treaty of Allahabad with Shuja Ud Daula. Are you understanding this? Okay. Are you understanding this? Now, this is how it is, okay? Shah Alam 2 aro EIC ekta sign kurbo non Treaty of Allahabad. EIC aro Shah Alam Shuja Ud Daula aro ekta sign kurbo non Treaty of Allahabad. Shuja Ud Daula ki mangishe. See, now the victors of this battle is, okay, the victors of this battle is EIC. So EIC will ask, ki mangibo lese mangibo, okay? Ki mangibo lese mangibo to Shuja Ud Daula ke to 50 lakhs rupees mangishe. 50 lakhs dibi as war indemnity. 50 lakhs to ajibi man bisha ase. Yes or no? Mohan nadi ki na mori jabo. Okay. But then imagine EIC is asking, tumne you participated in this war, right? Okay, you participated in this battle. I have lost so many men and resources. You have to give me 50 lakh war indemnity. This is a very big deal. Okay, Shuja Ud Daula ke 50 lakhs rupees mangishe. War loss karne. And Allahabad surrender kurbikshe. Surrender Allahabad. Okay, Allahabad bhi surrender kor lage. Shah Alam 2 ke ki mangishe. This is like EIC is signing a treaty with like a chief minister, like Rio Dijonla Vidra Sangres. This is EIC and Modi. Okay, ita tai Mughal Emperor ki mangibo. Mughal Emperor ki mangibo tai kobo Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. That's it. Ito mangishe. Disha dena dishe. This is what I'm saying. After the Treaty of Allahabad, like disaster for India. What is Diwani rights? Diwani rights means the right to collect revenue. Usually collect revenue kun bakure. Emperor la or Nawab la officers kamba collect kure aro kun ge de. Nawab or emperor ge de na de. Ita ito duty kung diwo. The British are now they have the Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar, Orissa. Okay, I'll just give example. If tomorrow Miss joins one of the underground party, Miss ekta underground party join Grushagovi. Okay, and ito underground party wa mogi dishe Miss ke dishe Purana Bazar area or New Market area. Okay, New Market area de Miss will have Diwani rights. Okay, Miss has Diwani rights to matlab Miss only Miss can collect revenue in the New Market area or Purana Bazar area, whatever it may be. Okay, New Market area de khali moi ekla, yes, town commander ko khali moi ekla I have the right to collect revenue. No, if this small New Market area be, you know, within like a few months I will become lakpati, within a few years I'll become crorepati. Okay, ito New Market area ekla tipi ko ase. Okay, clear? So imagine, because moi diwani moi tax collect kruwa, moi la share katiwa aro government ki diwo. Then government ko kya pata hai? When I say government, not the Indian, not the state government, like हमारा जो नागालैंड का गवर्नमेंट जो होता है, okay, उसको president के दिवो, yes or no? So you see, the small New Market area they be revenue man bishik generate kurle parbo misto. In terms of lakhs, in terms of crore, I can generate. Okay, so imagine the East India Company getting the Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa. Okay, clear? Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa. Ito tinta. And not only that, okay, not only that, aro ki mangishe? Nismat function bhi mangishe. Nismat rights of Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa bhi mangishe. Diwani rights samajh mein aa gaya? The AIC will now collect revenue and they will take their share and they will give to the government. Okay, they will give to the Mughal emperor. Okay, now, but then kiman the word that is we all know. Nismat function. Nismat function means not only revenue ki mangishe. Bengal, Bihar, Orissa. Ito tindala Nismat bhi mangishe. Nismat means police, okay, law and justice, okay. Police, justice, military. Ito kan mangishe. Police bhi mukha saholi divi, law, justice bhi mukha saholi, military bhi mukha saholi divi. Dishna dena dishe. Ito ke koi Nismat function. Okay, clear? When you were young, class BA, MA level dedo, or maybe class, I don't know, class 10, 11, 12 level, we only read about Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar, Orissa. Now this is civil service level. You have to go one top notch little above and beyond. So ito de, okay, ito de Nismat function. Okay, Nismat function be include kuribi. Okay, if your friends only know Diwani, you please know Diwani plus Nismat. Nismat is, you know, the Opaina Shah Alam has to give because he lost the war. He lost the battle too. Nismat means, so now from today onwards in Bengal, Bihar and Orissa, you will look after police, law, justice, military. So British administration basao. So what is the Nawab? What will the Nawab do? The mark revenue bhi apni lahate nahi. But do we have Nawab of Bengal? Yes. Kya Nawab ki guru ho? Police bhi apni la hoy, justice bhi apni la, military bhi apni la hoy, economic rights bhi apni la. तो नवाब के पास क्या रह जाएगा? Law and order. Peace and order or law and order? Peace and order. But then can a king, without having no money, without having no control over the police or the military, can a king, what does he or she have? Okay, what does he or she have that the king will not, anybody who has, how can you control law and order if you don't have Diwani rights and Nismat functions? You understanding? Okay, so in Bengal start hoise. Treaty of Allahabad established diarchy in Bengal. Diarchy matlab dita manuba rule kare Bengal. Okay, Bengal will be now under two people. Diarchy matlab one is East India Company will look after Diwani and Nismat function, and number two, the Nawab will look after nothing, law and order or peace and order. Not order, peace and order sawa. But peace and order saholi na pare dai. Paisa bhi nai, Nismat function bhi nai, tai peace and order saholi na paribo. Is it clear? And so, tai profit sucking leech hase. EIC is a profit sucking parasite. Okay. And this Nawab is a useless crippled king. So in between kun suffer gruwa, the public will suffer. The public will tremendously suffer. That is why Bengal got the maximum blow. Okay, Bengal his सबसे बेशी blow पाइशे of the EIC rule, of the British rule, because Bengal they manu extremely suffer kushe. That is why Bengal will give birth to leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose, we are you not this one. Subhash Chandra Bose. You have Rabindranath Tagore. You have Swami Vivekananda, Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Understanding, okay? And so Bengal will give birth to the one of the most hardcore nationalist because Bengal got the maximum blow, okay? Because Bengal is suffering tremendously because you see you have two rulers. Okay, imagine you are a public in Bengal. Okay, because these people doesn't have any due sense of duty. Because this cannot do anything. Nawab cannot do anything because he has no control over whatsoever. This is how diarchy was established in Bengal, and Bengal suffered tremendously. Okay, and diarchy itu duita rule itu kita khotom gushe 1773 Regulating Act Purishna Prane Lakshmikante first chapter first line they say 1773 it ended diarchy in Bengal. Okay. Itu piche de 1773 de diarchy na thakibo and Governor General of Bengal ai jabo. Okay, with this we are done. Now let's come to the revolt of 1857. Okay. Again, guys, current affairs to it's not something you can cover in this 1-2 days. Okay, pariboli bhi nahoy. Okay, so itu purvi I can't say that also. Okay, then agar aisa hota miss would have been 5 times ESC or not? Yes or no? Okay, so don't the shortcut na parvo ita. Okay, purana if you have not been studying for the past 6 months, it's very hard for you to make it now. Okay, so whatever Achievers is selling, take it and read it. Okay, and pray to God, fasting lobby, hunger strike lobby. Okay, and then I don't know if God loves you a lot, then you might clear without studying. I don't know. Okay, clear. Now, what I can give tips to study current affairs for your life. Okay, the last day dibo. Okay, last yes, same. Dual system of governance and directly same. Moi the last day dibo. Maybe tomorrow on the last class I will tell you how to study current affairs. Okay. But then that's not for this upcoming prelims, okay? For your life. Because anyway, most of you don't look prepared this time. So you will take 1 or 2 hours to clear this, 1 or 2 years to clear this. It last class I don't know. Tomorrow probably. Okay, clear? So last class miss no kurbi. Aji didi shegale to most of you won't come tomorrow. Right? Now revolt of 1857 causes. Let us now come to the revolt of 1857. Okay, clear? There's no tips to study current affairs. There's just ways to study. Kundu materials those things I can tell you. Okay, clear? Chalo, now everybody, revolt of 1857. Revolt of 1857 is something which none of us will ever forget because for the 1757 India came under Bengal was captured by under Battle of Plassey. 1857 India will blast into a revolution revolt. Okay, India will blast 100 years like gussa blast over. Okay, 1857 100 साल है कि नहीं? Okay, तो blast kruvo, and what is this? That is known as revolt of 1857. So basically, in there 1857, India witnessed a very big revolt. Okay, a very big revolt which we have never witnessed before. Ito lagi dibi choto moto revolts were there. Either pocket may people were protesting, farmers protest right? Okay, trade union protest so choto protest but like peasants protest but the revolt of 1857 is quite different as in in terms of scale, magnitude. Okay, itna bada hai in terms of scale and magnitude. That is why it has found its way in the history textbooks. You understand? Okay, so don't think like, oh, for 100 years they were keep chip boy and suddenly 1857 they blast no. Slowly chutu revolt were there here and there. Okay, different section of people were having different revolt. But 1857 for the first time we will see a kind of by the way, revolt of 1857 is not all India. Okay, it was not all India. It was mostly confined to northern and central parts of India. South te ahanai, western side te janai, eastern side te bishi janai, northern India and central parts of India. Itu areas kan te bishi prominent thakishe. Okay, but non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, and quit India movement. Itu tinda to all these are the three movements under Gandhi. Okay, these are 3 movements under Gandhiji. Etu tinta movement all India thakise. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Understanding? Okay, clear? So, did you understand this? These 3 are all India movement. Okay, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, it covered all. But then this revolt of 1857 did not cover all. Okay, this not cover all. So that is why, even if many people criticize Gandhi also, nobody was able to do what Gandhi did. Gandhi Nishna aura ekta thaka nai. Okay, because the lagi to be leaders but none of them were able to. None of them were able to convince or unify India like the level Gandhi did. Okay, and Nagaland will never get independence because we don't have leaders like Gandhi. We don't have leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose. We don't have leaders like Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, clear? Hmm. We have leaders like Lord Dalhousie. We have leaders like Balban. Okay, right? Okay, Aladdin Khilji. Then we don't have leaders like Gandhi and Nehru and then Ambedkar. Okay, it can man nishnai nai. Okay, clear? Chalo, let's see. Revolt of 1857. Let's see. In the year 1857, on the month of, okay, on the month of, see, even if I contest election, if I don't give you guys money, okay, you guys won't vote for me, I know. If Miss La Youth Kemte Poisa na pai Goshugule, if Miss La Youth Kemte Poisa nai, Modu nai, Poisa nai, okay, Modu nai, Poisa nai Goshugule, you guys will be like, you'll sympathize with me, but you won't vote for me. Okay, clear? Because that's the reality of Nagaland. Okay, chalo guys, let's see. Kya hua tha? Okay, on the month of May. Okay, on the month of May. In India, May 1857, in India, a very big revolt came in the form of revolt of 1857. Let's see what were the reasons, causes, factors, and all. Revolt of 1857 is a very important topic for your exam. Always read revolt of 1857 in this manner. Reason though, all of you will know, you just know, ito center day, kun leader thakishe. Who was leading the revolt in which center? Got it? Okay. So let's see. There were several factors for the 1857 revolt. If this was offline classes, I would have taken 4 hours, minimum 4 hours to discuss revolt of 1857. Okay, but then I have to finish this within I don't know 15-20 minutes. Let's see. Several factors for the revolt of 1857 revolt. Okay, although the British ruthless exploitation of the Indians were common in all. So if you ask me, Miss, revolt of 1857 kile start kushe, then I can tell you. So bishi reason ase. Maybe the most prominent is the British exploitation. British exploitation of India. Okay, clear? British exploitation of India. Everybody. So sorry, my dog got startled out of nowhere. Okay, maybe he's having a bad dream. British exploitation of India. Okay, so this British exploitation of India, it was common to all. Okay, all the Indians live under same time, same era, right? Okay, so if the government is not good, then all of us collectively will get angry with the government, right? Okay, clear? Because the British exploitation of India, and not only that, okay, the British expansionist policy, the British. I hope you know what is the meaning of British expansionist policy. Exploitation plus expansionist. Exploitation and expansionist, matlab they were waging wars, waging battles, they were annexing how many territories they wanted to annex. They were land revenue kiman uthaishe. Okay, clear? Kiman how many racist atrocities are being they have been doing all these things. Political causes. Okay, there are so many causes. I think, what have I given? Oh yes, I have given. I will give you now 1857 day causes bisha ase, political reasons ase, economic reasons ase, social reasons ase, and immediate reasons ase. Immediate reason. Okay, ಇದು ಜಾನಿವಿ ಬಿಶಿ important ase. 1857, of course, when class 6 or class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 demohon prashna padane, introduction of the grease cartridges, idu new bullets were introduced and all, that is immediate reason. Spark ase, idu the spark. But then why people, okay, People came out. By the way, 1857 is also known as Sepoy Mutiny. 1857 के Sepoy Mutiny भी कोई. Okay, what is Sepoy Mutiny? Sepoy Mutiny का मतलब है mutiny. Okay, Sepoy Mutiny means this 1857 is also known as Sepoy Mutiny because initially this started as Sepoy means soldiers. Soldiers come start crusade na parivi. This 1857 was started by the soldiers, was started by the sepoys, but later civilians will also join. Why did civilians join? Because civilians can do it can garni gusa uthi ase. Okay, our soldiers too it can garni gusa uthi ase. Alag reasons ase. Political reasons have it. What was causing the political reasons? Number one, many princely states were annexed using doctrine of lapse. Okay, you know what is doctrine of lapse? Doctrine of lapse means Lord Dalhousie introduced Christian. Okay, Lord Dalhousie introduced Christian. What is doctrine of lapse? Doctrine of lapse is a concept that if anybody in India, okay, you all know this, but let me just give you a briefing because looks like some of you have heard doctrine of lapse for the first time. Doctrine of lapse was a doctrine which was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. Okay, exam they confused. Itukun ba di doctrine of lapse. Dalhousie gave doctrine of lapse. Dalhousie gave doctrine of lapse. Okay, now what is doctrine of lapse? Okay, this is a small kingdom in India. Let us say Jhansi. You all know Jhansi? Jhansi is a kingdom, right? Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi. ये झांसी जो है एक किंगडम है, इंडिपेंडेंट प्रिंसली स्टेट से. तो झांसी ते Raja Gangadhar Rao was ruling. Raja Gangadhar Rao was ruling. So Raja Gangadhar Rao died. Murishe. Alibi Tai Arotala wife Rani Lakshmi Bai. Okay, they don't have a natural son. Matlab they were not able to conceive baby. Understanding? Raja Gangadhar Rao and Rani Lakshmi Bai happily married, but they don't have babies. They couldn't get natural son, right? So both of them adopted the son. Okay, adopt Kurishe. So that if a father Mura Pichide, this son can inherit the throne or not? Yes or no? The son can inherit the throne, but doctrine of lapse ne bola ki if any ruler dies without a natural son, his adopted son will not be able to inherit the throne. Antala kingdom ki ho jabo, Jhansi will be taken away by it will be lapsed or it will be joined. Plus Kundula kingdom lo de EIC khanla area de jai jabo. How is this fair? Are you understanding what is doctrine of lapse? Okay, adopted son was not allowed to inherit the father's kingdom. Okay, apni adopted son say you're not allowed. And then itu kingdom to kun loilowo, EIC loilowo. That is why Rani Lakshmi Bai rose into revolt. Okay, and one of the heroes of revolt of 1857 is Rani Lakshmi Bai. Not only Jhansi, but there are so many. Mangal Pandey will come. Don't worry about it, okay? Mangal Pandey is one of the heroes of revolt of 1857. It will come. Likhigenase, okay? There are so many states which were annexed using doctrine of lapse, like Satara, Jhansi, and all. So the people of Jhansi, the people of Satara, the rulers of Jhansi, the rulers of Satara, all of them were angry or not. These are some of the political reasons. These are the things which the East India Company is doing, which is building up more anger and more hatred against them. I hope you have understood that. Okay, Satara ke bhi annex kurishe, Jhansi ke bhi annex kurishe, Dalhousie bra using doctrine of lapse. Next, Awadh. Okay, Awadh bhi annex kurishe. Awadh. So many soldiers. Okay, so many sepoys. English soldiers. Okay, so many sepoys or soldiers. See, abhi soldiers only Indian soldiers pick under which government? Under British government. EIC la soldiers kana sina no hoy. Okay, so many sepoys belonged from Awadh. Ekhan la hometown Awadh tagishe. So if you hear, let's say you are fighting, you are a Nagamanu, and then you are fighting in the borders with Pakistan. Apni LOC fight crazy. You are literally giving your life, risking your life every day fighting for India. But then when you one day you hear the news that the Indian government has attacked Nagaland and Nagaland ke pura control kar lo ishe, Nagaland de manu ke mare se, all these things. Will it affect your loyalty towards the Indian government? Yes or no? It will 100% affect your loyalty towards the Indian government, right? That is exactly what happened. The sepoys heard that Awadh was annexed. Okay, and so these are some of the building up anger. Okay, all these reasons are like building up. Okay, anger is compile gonna blast krubo last day. Okay, so Awadh was annexed under excuse that it was mismanagement of the state. See, annexation is different. Okay, annexation means pura puri loilushe. Annexation is different. I hope you understanding what is annexation. Annexation means it is completely under the British rule. Okay, next is this annexation was created resentment among the disposed rulers, matlab the ones who lost Rani Lakshmibai and all are known as disposed rulers, as well as their subject, many of which were recruited as sepoys also. Okay, so now let's talk about so many things to tell you, but in very short I have written economic causes of revolt of 1857. Okay, all the youths in Nagaland, okay, youths in Nagaland collectively, doesn't matter if you are black, white, yellow, green, orange, doesn't matter if you are Lotha, Rengma, Chakasang, Pom, Angami, na jane. All of us youths collectively, are we angry at the government because of unemployment that is happening? Yes or no? Doesn't matter. We are united in this front. Yes or no? All of us collectively were angry because of the corruption that the government, the corrupted government of Nagaland, unemployment is rising exactly like that. Okay, exactly like that. Economic causes. See, reservation issue is very sensitive. I don't want any one of you to just comment kushi on this. Okay, clear? It's a very sensitive issue. Okay, people who graduated from WhatsApp University, they can talk about it, but you did not graduate from WhatsApp University, right? Okay, you graduated from a proper college, you graduated from a proper school, and you got proper education. Not only that, you are pursuing civil services. So it is very wise for you to not comment on very sensitive subjects. There is reservation is a very big topic. Okay, reservation to bishi deep topic ase. It has very phases bisha ase. Okay, it's not just black and white. Reservation thagwal lage na lage yes and no. It's not like that. Okay, reservation like should yes or no nai. Reservation like should middle there say. Okay, morally big bhabiwa lage, economically bhabiwa lage, politically bhabiwa lage. There are so many flaps of pages to it. Okay, so you can't just take a stand like yes, no. Nana pare. So be very careful when you're talking about reservation issue. I can talk about reservation issue. I can talk what is the issue, what is the problem, what is the solution, what is the way forward. Okay, that is something I don't know. Maybe I've spoken about this in polity, but then I saw one of you have written reservation. So just don't write like that. Just don't throw words like that. Okay, you are an officer in making. All of you here, you're an officer in making, so you have to be very careful, okay, to not instigate any kind of have to be very careful in the way you write, in the way you talk. Is it clear? Okay, so I'm not saying you wrote something bad. Okay, I'm just saying I don't want anybody to continue the chat. Okay, clear? Reservation lab issue will do maybe on the last day, not now. Okay, clear? Not when we are doing revolt of 1857. I don't want another revolt in the comment section. Okay, clear? Okay, apni khala manu to apni khala site to mukhala site to inga khan nalage moi. Okay, no, we are focused on revolt of 1857. Let's focus on this. Okay, clear? Don't comment. I'm just saying unemployment is an issue that all of us are facing commonly, right? Okay. If you want me to talk on the reservation issue, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's good or bad, what should be the way forward, I can do that talk on the last day. Okay, on the last day, not now. Okay, clear? Chalo, it will break the chain. Okay, don't continue that. Now, my point is, since all of us live under one economic condition, all of us are collectively angry at the government. Exactly like that. Indians were collectively angry at the government, at the East India Company, because everybody, East India Company is not doing like this. Ki Bengal de to manu khange damadam suffer kule diwo. Hali Bombay de to bhalra takhange sawo. Madras de to bhalra sawo. Inga nai no. How much Bengal is suffering, Uttana Punjab is also suffering, Bombay is also suffering, Madras is also suffering or not? Okay, so all of us, Jahabi, wherever we're staying, we are under one regime, we're under one company, so all of us are suffering the same. So let us see. Economic causes of revolt of 1857. How is economy under the British rule? 100 years of British rule, how did India economy turn into? When you clear NPSC prelims and mains and you're coming for interview, then they will do a discussion on these things and all. Okay, abhi I'll have to run a little faster. India the traditional industries kan sob khatam hoise. Okay, India the pula choto industry thaka kan sob khatam, because India's industries cannot match up with the machine industrial revolution of Europe. Na pare. Okay, India the industry choto thaka kan textile, metalwork, glass, paper kan sob khatam, because raw materials hi nai. Raw materials kile nai. India man rich ase. Raw materials to British kamba thuri ase. British kamba loi jai ase. Train ba loi jai ase, kote loi jai ase, flight ba loi jai ase, kote loi jai ase, London te patha ase. To mohan raw materials nai. Thakishe gole bi mohan 5 din de ekta banai, takhan 5 minutes se pasta banai. Takhan la industrial revolution. The machine in London is hungry, opening mouth, waiting for raw materials. India is feeding the machines of London. Okay, and here our machines have all crumbled. That is called deindustrialization. Okay, in order to fund the industrial revolution of London, okay, in order to feed and in order to fund the industrial revolution in London, Indian machine can suffer. The Indian machines went hungry. Okay, India la machine can do hungry ho jeshe. And you know what? Yate takala factory de to 1 hour de 100 t-shirts banai. Mohan do 5 din de ekta t-shirt banawale pare, because everything we are doing by hand. Cottage industry I say yes or no? To apni market te aniwo, apni la saman aniwo, tai market te aniwo, saman aniwo, kuntu cheaper. This is cheaper. So people will buy this, and so what will happen to your industry? Giribo apni tala laol lagibo. Itu ke koi London la industrial revolution or India la deindustrialization. India la deindustrialization mate choto ki industry thakse tade sob tala marishe. That is why India till today is not an industrial power, because we jump that mukha itu face jump kori dishe. India is not an industrial power. Okay, India to service sector ase. Okay, this is all related to the present scenario, economic scenario. Unemployment is related to this. Okay, India is one of the fastest growing economy in the world. India la economy to fastest growing economy ase. Man grow ase. So unemployment to reduce whole lage na lage. If India is growing in terms of economy, unemployment should reduce or not? Ito the economy ase, ito unemployment ase. But then what is happening? You know, India the reverse hai se. Economy grow hai se, unemployment bhi grow hai se. Same speed te. Jitna economy is, this is a reverse growth. Okay, why? Because economy to grow hai se, service sector to grow hai se. Okay, unemployment to keep us suck kure. Unemployment to industry pra suck kure. India is not an industrial power. India is a service sector. Service sector to skilled labor segla lage. And India the unskilled labor si bishate. That is why Narendra Modi started Skill India or not. All this is current affairs related. Economics bhi aise, the current affairs bhi aise, history bhi aise, sob aise. But then if Miss gets emotional here, I can talk on this topic for 6-7 hours. Then let me come back. Then have you understood what I'm trying to say? Okay, clear? So iman bishay ase industry nai sak korle na pare. Okay, service sector hi grow India to. Okay, by 1813, Indian handicrafts lost domestic and foreign markets. The British factories were captured and monopolized through war and colonization. And British factories were captured and monopolized through war and colonization. So British factories pra saman ana khan sob mukhala market flooded with Indian markets. Okay, ajikali kun mekhla bukhe. Okay, but then because market te mekhla bishi na pae. Okay, but they go to new market, you get Korean saman pai na pae. Everything Korean pai na pae. Okay, that is how Korea is flooding their goods in the Indian markets. Okay, mekhla ekta duida jaga de special occasion de bukhe mukhala tradition ase to. And everything is flooded, including miso. So we wear everything what is there in the. This is more comfortable. This is more durable. It's more affordable. This is how it's happening or not? Yes or no? Okay. So exactly like that. What India is facing right now. That was what it was facing. Okay, impact on agriculture. India agriculture kinga effect hoise. The land revenue policies followed by the Britishers led to the commercialization of agriculture, made the land a tradable commodity, gave rise to new landlords, absentee landlords, money lenders, kan sab aise. Okay, land revenue to aapko kya batana? Aapko pata hai? Okay, land revenue was fixed. Land revenue matlab tax. Fix as a fix. Okay, Naga Manukhan income tax na de. Okay. So you and I, we don't know much about this tax, but you know what? If government tomorrow introduce a tax and it was fixed, sunshine or rain, okay, बारिश आई भी ना आई ना जने टैक्स दिवले लगे फिक्स আছে, okay, टैक्स दिवले लगे फिक्स আছে. So the high burden of taxes, erstwhile cultivators being taken away from their land, tax man দিবলে না পারে মাটি লই লইছে আপনিলা, আপনি মাটি লইছে আপনি তে কি হইছে ল্যান্ডলেস লেবার হইছে আপনি মানুলা খেতিতে কাম করে মাটি বি না আপনিলা. Okay, so that is what most of the workers, most of the people in farmers in Nagaland, sorry, in India lost their land. Okay, lost their land to the landlords, to the money lenders. Okay, and made the peasants desperate for a regime change. All of them are angry because of this. Okay, now let's go social causes. Okay, social causes. You see, social causes means you see, sati is bad. Okay, sati is bad. Parda is bad. Child marriage is bad. Kunishno nanai. Okay, sati biya se, parda biya se, child marriage. Widow remarriage kurule na lage. So biya se. Yes or no? But then we know, you and I know it's wrong. You and I know it's wrong because you and I were not from this religion. We were not from this custom. So we know I am maki ke burn gradu biya se. But think like a Hindu. Think like a Hindu. And these practices were there since Vedic ages. Since Vedic ages, Thakshido. So it is so hard. This has been going on for centuries. So being a Hindu, you cannot accept. See, what if tomorrow the Indian government or the central government bola from today onwards pork ban, because pork is the, do you know smoked pork is one of the leading causes of cancer in Nagaland and in Northeast. Okay, directly linked, smoked pork directly linked with cancer. Okay, but then itu biase na khabi apni khange cancer diase kaise bole mukha stop kurbo na kurbo. We won't, because this is part of our life, it's part of our culture. This is, we have grown up knowing what is pork, eating pork. Okay, so even if it's directly harming our health also, we'll be like, okay only. Is it clear? Exactly like Hindus have accepted this. Hindus are like, widow marriage, sati, parda, child marriage, okay only. Okay, they have been seeing this for centuries. So then when Britishers came and said sati biya se nokrivi, widow remarriage kangi kurwale divo, parda biya se nokrivi, child marriage nokrivi kadante, it really affected the, even if these are good reforms for the Hindus, it felt like an interference in their culture, interference in their religion. Are you understanding? Itu ke koi social society. Okay, clear? Social causes. Even if interference in the religion, tomorrow if pork is banned, we will 100% say, oh, this is RSS ideology. India is becoming a Hindutva. Mohangi Hindu banai wole try grace. NBCC will condemn this. Is it clear? Okay, that is exactly what I'm saying. It's good for us. It's good that we don't eat this. It's better for our health. We don't eat it. But then we are not. We will take it as a sign that they are interfering in our religion. That is exactly how the Hindus took it. Okay, religious leaders such as Pandits and Maulvis have lost their previous powers and prestige. Not only that, Sati system ban kuri dishe India de, child marriage ban kuri dishe, Parda system ban kuri dishe, widow remarriage kurole pare ushe. So all these new changes is very new for Indians. Okay, not only that, alien rule. The Britishers never mixed with the Indian people. That we can't deny. Remember, dogs and Indians not allowed. If tomorrow you go to Delhi and then you go to one of the you go to one of the restaurants, very posh restaurant, Nagas and dogs not allowed. Okay, what will happen? Can Nagas and mainland Indians ever be friends with this kind of discrimination? Not at all, right? Okay, there will always be enmity between us. This is how this is how Britishers were. The Britishers never mixed with the Indian people and treated the upper class with contempt. Okay, kiki class olivi, Indians were always treated with contempt. Okay, administrative factors, discrimination in the army. Army, মই just same time they join Kurushe. আপনি ইন্ডিয়ান আছে মই ইংলিশম্যান আছে ওকে সো আপনি ইন্ডিয়ান আছে মই ইংলিশম্যান আছে স্টিল মই যেন সেম টাইম দি জয়েন কৰিছে হলে বি আপনি লা স্যালারি মোৰ বেছি ওকে আৰু আপনি তো you will get much better positions than me আপনি লা স্যালারি একলা নহয় কিনা আপনি লা rank भी जल्दी उठिबो promotion भी जल्दी पाबो discrimination in the army barracks bhi alag alag apni huma jaga alag moi huma jaga alag food is also different okay and the Indian sepoys the Indian military were treated with humiliation and abuse okay so which was not liked by the Indian sepoys okay discrimination okay in civil administration okay civil administration and Indian no matter how educated you are apni la highest position to clear kase okay you were intentionally not made to you were intentionally made to fail the exam okay you were not allowed us Indians were not allowed to hold higher positions the higher position we can hold is that of a clerk but then a person who rise above all those discrimination was Subhash Chandra Bose and he was able to secure rank 4 imagine that time when the exam was purposely made difficult for the Indians okay clear still he was able to and you know what happened to Subhash Chandra Bose Subhash Chandra Bose got rank 4 but still they resigned Grishe he resigned Subhash Chandra Bose resign किया बोला कि मुझे ये जॉब नहीं चाहिए मुझे freedom के लिए लड़ना है okay that is what kind of person Subhash Chandra Bose was okay now let's come to the immediate cause of revolt of 1857 let's see in there no all these reasons Moiki Dishe all these are like piling up okay piling up and then suddenly this because of this the revolt was blasted okay so it took immediate reason immediate reason okay let's say all of you since day one this is our 12th class day one none of you like my classes okay and apni sab collect kuri kena day 12 tak apni you guys are like very much patient with me you guys are listening to my lecture I am insulting you guys like anything but you guys are like piling up you guys are not saying anything but on the 13th day okay on the 13th day Miss said all of you are useless hopeless meaningless scopeless people then you guys will blast আপনি খান ব্লাস্ট কৰিছে এইটো কি কব ইমিডিয়েট ৰিজন ওকে এইটো কি কব ইমিডিয়েট ৰিজন ইমিডিয়েটলি কি হৈছে মিস প্ৰমুখাংগে ইউজলেস স্কোপলেস ওয়ার্থলেস কৈছে এইটো কাৰণে মুখান গুছাও দিছে এতে what was happening 12-13 days কি হৈ দেখছে এইটো background reasons আছে অলপ like the anger was piling up but then when miss immediately on 13 when miss said this then it triggered you and you blasted exactly like that whatever I have been teaching you is all background reasons okay I didn't say copeless I said scopeless okay no scope scopeless okay so that all these are this one and this one is the immediate reason okay immediate reason okay clear now let's see what is the immediate reason let's see in there 1857 okay in there 1857 okay in there 1857 the British let's say this is 1857 and all of us are soldiers okay sepoys ase mohan sob sepoys ase and mohange matishe auditorium de ahibi gushe mohange auditorium hall de ahibi gushe mohan sob auditorium room de bhaise okay so 1857 day Britishers come by ekta gun anishe okay they brought a new gun okay and this is the name of a new gun this is Enfield rifle okay Enfield rifle so I am introducing you guys today I will introduce you to a new gun from today onwards mukhan itu gun cholabo Enfield rifle so you guys are like very happy apni clap bhi kurise yeah we have new guns now okay we can use new guns now Enfield rifle ase so maine bola dekho ye hai uska bullet मैं introduce कराise okay ido tala bullet ase cartridge bullet is different rifle the cartridge chalo lagibo yes or no okay so Enfield rifle this was a cartridge okay? You know the difference between bullet and understanding or not cartridge okay so my question look and this is the cartridge or this is the bullet Chalo, and you guys were like okay sounds good very cool nice then I gave all of you ekbar sabi okay loading korbo no then what you notice was that the cover was very sticky the cover beshi sticky thakise okay oily thakise oily not sticky oily thakise So तुम्हें तो again not a big deal, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Okay, clear, it's fine. But then I demonstrated, look, you have to bite it. Itu bite करबी मुक्ति धालिबी, itu bite करबी, itu छिदे load करबी, itu छिदे fire करबी को. This is the problem. You have to put it in your mouth. That is the problem, okay? Because the rumor that was spread was itu oil thagado pig aro fat cow la fat से कुछ rumor spread हुई rumor, okay? ये जो this one है, okay? ये जो वो है तो ये तो sticky oil था तो कैसे जने ये तो cow la aro pig la fat से tail से. So how can Hindus put this in their mouth? Hindu cannot put this in their mouth because this is like gau mata idea. Muslims cannot put this in their mouth because pig is dirty, letra, haram. So wholesale rap, both Hindus and Muslims have sentiment heritage. Both of them refused. Like none of them were like, nah, ito to kitabin hobo, okay. But then in the middle of loading and all, you can't be like putting with your hand and you have to bite it off. That was the rumor. That was the rumor that was spread. No, till now we are not so sure. Till now we're not so sure whether it was a rumor or not. Okay, the Janimi. But you know what? The Britishers didn't give any. The Britishers didn't give any proof that it's false. Think of socha. Britishers ne socha ki छोरी भी rumor ऐसे खाली परसों मुरी जाबो. Okay, colony rumors खानिशना. Colony rumors तो एक दिन जलावो, 2 दिन जलावो, जब से 1 minute पीछे दे पारे ना पारे. Okay, but you see, this is not colony rumor because this is religion wala. Religion to pishi sensitive ase. Nobody should touch religion, okay? Clear? Religion is a very sensitive topic. अगर ये छोटा मोटा कॉलोनी रूमर होता तो ये मर जाता. तो ब्रिटिश ने सोचा कि छोड़ दो, क्या है, कल ही परसों मुरी जाओ ये रूमर. It didn't, okay? It intensified. It and it took a Greece cartridges. Have you understood now? Greece cartridges. And Mangal Pandey will be like, I'm so sorry, I can't use this because Mangal Pandey is a Shuddh Brahmin. तो मंगल पांडे ने बोला मुझसे नहीं होगा and then Mangal Pandey got angry, he shot his sergeant major and then he was also hanged because of that. Okay, clear? So all the sepoys, okay, all the sepoys, Indian sepoys का मतलब क्या है? Indian sepoys का मतलब मुस्लिम सारे हिंदूस दिले भी थे जैसे ना नहीं, दोनों ने बोला मुझसे हमसे नहीं होगा ये. Okay, clear? And so this rumor got increase and now another rumor was born. You know how rumor travels or not? একটা মনুলা কান্দে যাবো multiply into 2 যায় না যায়. Another rumor that was spread was bone dust theory. That is another rumor that was spread. Okay, that is into cow arrow pigs. Okay, cow arrow pigs la fats to ये धले से arrow meat to कौन खाए से, meat to British खान खाए से, arrow तखाला bones लाओ ना लाओ. Okay, bones तो धुलाएगे ना, सुखाएगे ना, ड्राई करेगे ना, क्रश करे से, पाउडर बनाए से, आटा लोदे मिक्स करे से, चपाती बनाए से, आरो तो मेस दे दिए से. Okay, that is how rumor travels. Understanding to get bone dust theory. Okay, bone को आप अच्छे से धो के ड्राई करो. Okay, उसको पाउडर बना दो, उसको आटा के साथ मिक्स करो, उससे चपाती बनाओ और उससे मेस दे खिलावी. This is known as bone dust theory. Okay, so everything became suspicious now. Okay, that is the immediate reason for the revolt of 1857. Okay, clear? So cartridges of the new Enfield rifle, recently been introduced in the army, had a grease paper cover, paper cover whose end has to be bitten off before the cartridges was loaded into the rifle. Pig and beef fat was used to make this grease. It's a rumor. Okay. The Hindu and the Muslim soldiers were so outraged by this as they began to suspect that the government was actively attempting to undermine the religion. It was the immediate root of the uprising. Okay. I haven't given you Bonda's theory, but Bonda's theory to apni ki book purle bhi tate pavo. We may find it very funny. Now, but you know what? The Britishers didn't do anything. The Britishers didn't give any justification. Na, ito misa senga bhi kaun hai. Okay, Claire, they tried to, they question that no, this is not right, but they didn't give any proof also. So this rumor kept on increasing. Okay, I'll just write here. If I just write Bonda's theory, will you understand, guys? Okay, chalo. Abhi, you understand. After, I don't know, after 6-7 months, you will text me, Miss, what is this Bonda's theory le? আপনি কি দিকে না থাকি তো you haven't explained. Can you please explain once? Okay, ito দিব আপনি. Okay, 6-7 months পিছে দিয়ে. Yeah, chala half time. Take a break and come back. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. Is everyone back? Is everyone back? Don't ask me this kind of questions. You have to ask specific questions. This is not a doubt, okay? You can ask me doubts, okay? This is something you have to read on your own, and then you can ask me any specific doubt you have that you can ask. Okay, clear? Like I said, Come on, this is a crash course. I have to rush. Everybody, let's go. Where are we? Please read the first, second, third Amendment Act, and then you ask me if there is any specific doubts which you don't understand from that act, okay? Chalo, guys. Am I audible? It's not echo, it's echo. S-E-C-H-O. Chalo. First Amendment Act is very important. So, do that. Okay. Coming back. Revolt of 1857, guys. Events. This is more important. Okay. This is more important. As in, who was leading the revolt where? Question to it to department de okay, who was leading the revolt at Kanpur? Who was leading the revolt at Delhi? Itu Nishna. Okay, so Barakpur. Okay, Barakpur. Everybody, Barakpur. This is where Mangal Pandey is. Okay, you have heard about Mangal Pandey. You have heard about Bhagat Singh, right? Okay, but you don't know which era they belong to, right? Okay, so Mangal Pandey, but you do know that these people are like freedom fighters. I don't know. Okay, right? Okay, you do know these people are like kuch kiya. Yeah, but क्या किया वो नहीं पता, but कुछ किया. Okay, from today onwards, Janibi Mangal Pandey to 1857 la hero ase. Okay, and Bhagat Singh and all, Sukhdev Rajguru and all they will be like very active during 1920 and 30s. Okay, clear? 31 de muri jawa Bhagat Singh. 20th century la like freedom fighters khana se dakhanto. Okay, it is 19th century la se. समझ में आया? Okay, Subhash Chandra Bose to later on 1930 40s te hota hai aro. Okay, sorry, revolutionaries. So let's see, Mangal Pandey. On 29th of March, 1857, Mangal Pandey, he was stationed at Barakpur. Okay, revolted against his British officers. He was hanged, which created anger among the resentment of the sepoys. He refused to use the grease cartridge. He refused to use the grease cartridges, and he shot at his sergeant major. Okay, shot at his sergeant major, and for which he was hanged and all. Okay, by the way. Revolt of 1857. Whenever somebody say Revolt of 1857, you please remember your mom. Amage yadaibi. Okay, clear? Amage yadaibi. Because it's so difficult, you remember your mom, okay? May, on the month of May, M-A-Y, May 10, at the place known as Meerut, Janibi. This is the best way to teach you Revolt of 1857. Month, the year to kitabina paribo, right? Year to kitabina parwa, I hope. The day, the place, okay, the day, the place, the month. May 10, Meerut. Okay, May 10, Meerut. So it is M-O-M, mom. Very simple. Yes or no? Okay, mom. May 10, Meerut. At the place known as Meerut. This is the official starting day of Revolt of 1857. Okay, clear? May 10, Meerut, mom. Meerut. Okay. So Meerut on 24th April, 90 men of the 3rd Native Cavalry. If you can memorize their name of their batch or their garrison, it's very important. Cavalry means what? Cavalry means on foot or on horse. Cavalry means mounted on a horse or foot soldiers. Infantry, cavalry, jane. Infantry mane horse, foot soldiers. Thengra Birahan. Cavalry matlab mounted on a horse. Not cavalry, okay? Cavalry. Don't write cavalry, okay? During exam. Chalo. 3rd Native Cavalry stationed at Meerut, okay? Stationed at Meerut, refused to use the grease cartridges. 90 men refused to tate 85 of them were dismissed and hanged to sentenced 2 saal imprisonment on 9th of May. 9th May there 85 of them got imprisonment by shit. So the rest of the Indian sepoys reacted very strongly to this, and the next day on 10th of May the entire Indian garrison revolted. And from Meerut is a few kilometers away from Delhi, okay, some few 50 something kilometers away from Delhi. So Meerut, the soldiers, what the soldiers did was, the soldiers Tahan police station Punchishe, and they broke all the police station down, and they got they killed the English officers. They got the they friends kange ulawali dishe, okay, released their friends, and then all of them together had a discussion that, okay, now we have started the revolt, now let's all march towards Delhi. Chalo Delhi, okay, from Meerut to Delhi. March to Delhi. These soldiers, after killing their officers, they all marched to Delhi. Why? After freeing their comrades and killing the British officers, they decided to march to Delhi. Why? Because Delhi te ekta manu ase, munduk manu ekta ase, buda manu ekta ase, okay? Taila nam ase Bahadur Shah II or Bahadur Shah Zafar goitage. Whichever. Okay, Bahadur Shah II or Bahadur Shah Zafar. He is the Namravi Hobi Tai Mughal Emperor ase. Okay, the revolt of 1857, these soldiers, these sepoys, we'll call them sepoys. Ito sepoys to khali Muslims aro Hindus ekla noy. It's everybody combined, Muslims, Hindus, okay? So these sepoys, Muslim Hindus combined. Hey, by the way, 1857 there is no tum Hindu main Musalman thing was not there, okay? Communalism was not there, okay? Apni red color, moi green color, okay? Apni khan inga kore, mo khan inga kore. There is no Hindu Musalman feeling there. This is just Indian feeling. Okay, communalism was not born. Okay, in this classroom, there is no tribalism now. Right, abhi tak there's no tribalism in this classroom. There's 400 plus of you in this classroom. No tribalism. So far, none of you are fighting on the basis of tribe. But you know what will happen? If Miss start or if misuse tribalism or if Miss starts discriminating on the basis of tribe, suddenly tribalism will enter in this classroom. Yes or no? If Miss say, since the Yimkung tribe is the tiger tribe, so only Yimkung tribe will be allowed to listen to my lecture. Okay, the rest of you will not get the lecture, you will only get PPT. Okay, you'll only get PPT. So suddenly the class will be divided into this tribe versus the rest of the tribe. Okay, clear? Idu janibi. Miss can do that, okay? Miss can start tribalism in the class by just favoring one tribe over the other. Then immediately out of nowhere in this classroom, you guys will start hoy takhando olob alag ase, takhandinga ase, mohandinga no hoy ito ay jabo. And all of you collectively will start hating them or hating any tribe which I favor. This is exactly what the British will do. The Britishers witness EIC and the British Crown will witness kushe, are Muslims Hindus kandiman united ase to. So this is where they takala suku kholishe and they decided ha future day agar India mein kuch karna hai inko divide karna parega. Okay, the divide and rule policy, hatred on the basis of religion was not something was born in India. It was a communal or it was given to us by the British. Okay, that is why what is successful, 100% successful. The British were 100% successful in dividing us. Because today, 2024 day, if I tell you, hey, you Pakistani, that's a slang or not? Just the mention of Pakistan, hey, you Pakistani or what? Just Pakistan is also a slang, right? That is the meaning of that. And if I call you, hey, you Korean, apni khushi paon na pao. Okay, you'll be like, oh, thank you so much, miss. Okay, I look like them. Okay, this is so sweet of you. How do you think I'm Korean? Okay, Claire. Anything, I can be like, you look like an Australian, you look like a Canadian, you look like an American, you're like so happy. But if I say, hey, you look like a Pakistani, you'll be like, what do you mean? Okay, that is what I'm saying. Ituke koi divide and rule. Aaj tak bhi this one is there. Hatred is there because of British will start divide and rule policy from this point onwards. But 1857, can you witness any communal tension? No communal tension, kyunki the crowd, the sepoys is both Muslims and Hindus, but they have no issue to go to Delhi and declare Bahadur Shah, who is a Muslim, by the way. He's a Muslim. Please apni ho jabi Emperor of India. They have no problem. The Hindus have no problem Bahadur Shah becoming the Emperor of India. Tate they were not fighting ki apni khan tribe class ne ki. Iku khata ola ne. Apni khan manai class na ne iku tribe la ne. So if anybody asks you communalism to British brak gift dishana Indian khanbra poila review thakishogule. You can give a classic example of revolt of 1857. You can say that the crowd, which had both Muslims and Hindus, had no problem in declaring a Muslim ruler as the emperor of India. 1857 piche dehe divide and rule policy aibo. Okay, clear? I hope you've understood that. So I know, I hope you've understood why they are marching to Delhi. Okay, clear? Now, let's see. To declare Bahadur Shah Zafar II, okay, Bahadur Shah Zafar II as their leader. Okay, as their leader. So now let's come to revolt of 1857 leaders. Who was leading the revolt at Delhi? General Bakat Khan. General Bakat Khan was leading the revolt at Delhi. Now, obviously, Bahadur Shah is there. But Bahadur Shah is like very old and he's just the just a symbol, face as a face. It's just a face as the emperor, face as a the real powers are Tala General Bathurese. Okay, clear? So General Bagat Khan will lead on 3rd July 1857. Bagat Khan, who had organized a soldier uprising in Bareilly, arrived in Delhi and assumed the real power. He assembled a court of soldiers made up of both Muslims and Hindu rebels. Ide iku Hindu Muslim nai. Okay. Let's see. Pay attention, pay attention. Like I said, 1857 de do, let me tell you. 1857 de, what is this? Okay, 1857 de, there is no Hindu Muslim thing, okay? Is this with two parties? This is the East India Company versus Indians. Itu here se. Okay, the Indians la bidore Hindu Muslims ka iko na. Piche de wo Muslim League INC kan itu baat ki baat hai. Abhi nahi, okay? So General Bakat Khan was leading revolt at Delhi. Next, who was leading the revolt at Lucknow? Begum Hazrat Mahal was leading the revolt at Lucknow. Begum Hazrat Mahal, Maki say Begum. Now, why is Begum participating in this? Begum of Awadh provided the leadership and proclaimed her son British Qadir. Tala Begum Hazrat Mahal la sanikta se British Qadir. In some books is Qadir. In some books is Qadir. KDIR. In some books Qadir also. Koi fark nahi padta exam mein le. Are miss never thought me who is this Qadir. I don't know. I know Qadir. Agar naam it's coming out. Moram batti kurivi. Okay, British Qadir, the Nawab of Awadh. Next is Rani Lakshmi Bai, Jhansi. Okay, Jhansi to Rani Lakshmi Bai was leading. Why? Because her kingdom was taken away. Now, by the way, Rani Lakshmi Bai was the most formidable leader of the revolt of 1857. Subse strongest, subse formidable, subse the face of revolt of 1857 the Rani Lakshmi Bai se. Itu karne dusra manu janibi na janibi, you have to know who defeated Rani Lakshmi Bai. Are you understanding? Because she was the most formidable power, okay, and she was the face of revolt of 1857. तो दूसरा तो कोई भाड़ में जाओ, but किसने रानी लक्ष्मी बाई को defeat किया? That is very important. Sir Hugh Gross, okay, Sir Hugh Gross encircled the fort of Jhansi and defeated Rani Lakshmi Bai. Sir Hugh Gross. And you know what? This person, Sir Hugh Gross defeated Rani Lakshmi Bai. Rani Lakshmi Bai died in a battlefield, okay? Rani Lakshmi Bai ki defeat Krishna Kurana tai Kurisha. But you know what? In his when he defeated Rani Lakshmi Bai, you know what testimony Sir Hugh Gross gave? Okay, this shows that Rani Lakshmi Bai put a very good fight. Sir Hugh Gross did not spit on her grave, okay? Which usually the enemies will do. He rather gave a very good testimony and ki question? Here lies the only man among all the rebels. Okay. Here lies, of course, if Miss has to think from the feminist side, Miss La feminism side, this is a very sexist remark. Okay, and I don't want to accept this remark. But then if Miss has to silence my feminist side, then I will say he was saying in such a way that here lies she's a woman. How can you say she's a man, right? Okay. Basically, Sir Hugh Gross is saying women cannot be this strong. So, asli mard question. Here lies the only man among the rebels, which was Rani Lakshmi Bai. Understanding? Okay, Claire? So, it's such a nice testimony to get from somebody who has defeated you. Okay, clear? So, exam day, remember Sir Hugh Gross? See, it never happened, okay? It never ever happened Okay, it never happens. So don't think, oh, don't go and Google RC Hugh Ross and Rani Lakshmi Bai affair. Don't go Google Nakurvi. This is just me. Okay. This is me going to give a tip. Okay, for that you'll remember in exam. And this is a tip I give to every batch. Okay, always remember this. Sir Hugh Bra, me Rani Lakshmi Bai ke Rose dishe. Holi bhi Rani Lakshmi Bai lana hai. Ito Rani Murai dishe. Sir Hugh Rose gave Sir Hugh gave a rose to Rani. Didn't take so it didn't happen guys. Okay, it didn't happen. This is just me trying to tell you so that the MCQ they have tick korle paribo ito. MCQ like Miss was saying something about this rose, this one thing you can't remember because exam they ito useless information khani matha de boibo. Okay, all the right informations will go out of this. Okay, this is another ninja technique to teach you. So now, I struggled a lot with all these names. So all these are things which I taught myself. I'm teaching you also. Okay, so Hugh gave a rose to Rani, and also this is these are the things that is happening in Nagaland nowadays. Okay, people are killing each other in the name of love. Okay, crime petrol scene is happening. So this is it now. Kanpur. Nana Sahib was leading the revolt at Kanpur. Nana Sahib ko nase janna jine. Nana Sahib is the son of the last Peshwa. Okay, last Peshwa. Marathas kala Marathas. Okay, Marathas kala last Peshwa se Bajirao II. Bajirao II la tai thakse last Peshwa. Marathas kange defeat kurishe. Marathas la last and Nana Sahib to adopted son of Bajirao II. Are you understanding? Adopted son of Bajirao II. So I hope you have understood. So Nana Sahib to Kanpur de boy say Nana Sahib wants to take revenge. Nana Sahib wants to take revenge because usko pehli baat Nana Sahib was not allowed to become the Peshwa. Second thing is Nana Sahib wants to take revenge for the treatment his father got from the English. Because after his father there was no other Peshwa. Okay, clear? So Nana Sahib was the leader of the Kanpur regiment. He attacked the British soldiers on the of the 53rd Native Infantry at Kanpur with Oh, by the way, this guy is also very important. Give me 1 second. Definitely, it's not Tatya Tope. Tatya is the name of a very, I don't know, one Gunda boss in a Hindi movie. Tantya. You'll go and Google. Tantya. Tantya Tope. Or Tantya Tope, whichever it may be. Okay. Tantya Tope or Tantya Tope. So he is a very good friend of, okay. He's a very good friend. This Tantya Tope is a very good friend. I hope you have friends like Tantya Tope in your life, who is even willing to give his life for you. Tai is a very good friend of Rani Lakshmi Bai also, good friend of Nana Sahib also. Tai give help karo, tai give help karibo. Okay, clear? So at Kanpur, Tantya Tope helped Division give help. Okay. Now Sir Hugh Wheeler surrendered to Nana Sahib. Sir Hugh Wheeler is very, very popular. You all know him. Nana Sahib announced himself as the Peshwa. Hey, all these are like initial victory. Okay, which is so. Nana Sahib to polai jawo. Tai Nepal de polai jawo. And na jane tai Murishna, Zinda Asina, Nepali Magilo de Shadi Kurishna. We don't know. He'll disappear in Nepal. Okay, just polai jawo piche te to. Okay, clear? And I don't know, maybe he liked YY so much he stayed there. He never came back. Oh, but Tantya Tope will be captured and killed. Okay, will be Humadandi captured go Murai do. Okay. And Rani Lakshmi Bai also died. So these are initial victory. Nana Sahib announced himself as the Peshwa. Okay. Peshwa and the ruler after expelling the British from Kanpur. Initially, all of them will get success. Bihar de who was leading? Kunwar Singh. Bihar de Kunwar Singh was leading. He passed away. Okay, and yeah. Tantya Tope at Kanpur. Okay, Tantya Tope at Kanpur. So Kanpur rebelled against the British at Kanpur and later Gwalior. He is known for his fearsome guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics, what is guerrilla? literally acting like a gorilla. Guerrilla tactics. Underground. Okay, underground tactics. Okay, underground tactics can be guerrilla tactics. So we are captured by guerrilla tactics everywhere. Naga Manus, we should be aware of what is guerrilla tactics. What is wrong with you guys? You don't know this also? He captured Kanpur and established Nana Sahib. Nana Sahib ke help kura do ase. Okay, clear? Next, reasons for the revolt of 1857. Reasons for the failure of revolt of 1857. Number one, unified program nai, ideology nai, lack of unity among Indians, lack of support from the educated Indians. By the way, by this time, this is the revolt of 1857. Okay, ito time by 1857, Raja Ram Mohan Rai to paida bhi hoye na mura bhi muri jaish. So this is 19th century, half of the 19th century India te educated Indians khando Bishu Laishe. By this time, India you have so many educated Indians, okay? But then educated Indians like lawyers, doctors, and all and they did not educated middle class did not participate in this revolt because they said itu to kiman backward revolt to participate na purba. The educated Indians did not participate in the revolt of 1857 because while the educated Indians wants to introduce liberty, equality, fraternity, voting rights, and all, franchise and all, what is the revolt of 1857 la goal to kese? Bring back monarchy, bring back the Mughals, and so Bishala Gushna. These people are talking about the liberty, equality, fraternity, okay, freedom of right to equality la khota say, but the 1857 revolt leaders are like monarchy halok say. So ideology mila nahi to karne most of the educated class were like they didn't even participate in this revolt. Okay, and one of the main reason why 1857 Indians couldn't win one, obviously because of military superiority of the British, okay, and lack of unity among Indians. Like I said, it was not all India. See, I did not talk about Gujarat or South. Nothing. Kanpur, Delhi, okay, Awadh, okay, Jhansi, Satara. See, okay. So the whole India did not participate, and also lack of unified program and ideology. Somebody is participating because he wants to take revenge for his father. Somebody is participating because his friend is participating. Somebody is participating because they have to put the grease cartridges on their mouth. Unified ideology, nai. Okay, everybody is just jumping into this war for their own reasons. Okay, but there was no unified ideology. Also, I forgot to write here one thing: no central leadership. A strong central leadership thaka nai. Okay, like let's see what is the consequences. What happened after revolt of 1857? Consequences. India, from today onwards, India will no longer be under EIC. India will be transferred to the crown, the British crown. EIC abhi bhad mein jao. EIC will get lost. Now British crown will come. Okay, got it? No, so from this point onwards, India will start a new era, that is the crown era. 1858 to 1947, India will witness the crown era. Now the British crown will directly rule over us. Okay, divide and rule policy. The policy of divide and rule was introduced in the civilian population. These policies created problems for the Indian freedom struggle and led to communalism in India. New policy towards the princely states. Oh, by the way, this is very important, guys. Very important. I have to teach you this, okay? In the year 1858, hey, what is this? In the year 1858, after revolt of 1857, the British crown, ये क्या बोला? British crown ने बोला कि ये बोला, आज के बाद we will not annex any new kingdom. होइशे. Mughal hatte ki ase we can satisfy ase. So from today onwards, whatever we have will be known as British India, and whatever we have not annexed will be known as princely states, princely states, princely states, princely states. And from 1858 onwards, no other new annexations. Era of annexation stops. Are you understanding? Policy of annexation was not abandoned. मतलब अभी आज के बाद कोई नया annexation नहीं होगा. So when India got independence in the year 1947, India was divided into two. One is known as the British India, matlab all those areas which Britain has covered, and some areas where princely states. 552 princely states actually India. 552 independent states or independent estates or independent kingdom thaise. Dujanibi. Okay, who are princely states? Those areas which were never came direct under the direct control of Britain. Matlab, ito khan area te do king ase, queen ase. Bujhan bujane. So policy of annexation stop. Aaj ke baad no new annexation and all will happen. Okay, and the rulers of these states were now authorized to adopt heirs. Apni khan kun ge adopt lege na taige bacha banai ge na taige Aadhaar card dige na taige apni la property diole paribo kuribi kun hai. Okay, clear? You may think are Britishers were so nice. Thanks that they did this. Britishers did this because now the entire most of the India is under them. They are not greedy. Okay, they are not greedy now because India like lion share to takhala hati aise. Okay, the lion share belongs to them. Also, just because I say princely states come to independent, I say doesn't mean they're like actually independent. Okay, they will have to accept the overall suzerainty of the British rule. Okay. Now, let's talk about a different phase in modern history known as the social religious reform movements. Let's see. Social religious reform movements. India te ekta movement aishe 19th century de apart from revolt of 1857. Okay. Revolt of 1857 was India de 19th century de. India de ekta new class of people came out. India de new class of people came out known as the middle class. Middle class intelligence shakwe. So in the 18th and 19th century, India witnessed a growth of very intellectual and educated Indians, and this group of people were known as the middle class intelligence Shah. Okay, the middle class intelligence Shah. So these are the most educated slot of the Indian society. So in the 18th and the 19th century, this educated middle class decided that we will launch a movement in India, and this movement will be known as social and religious reform movement in India. Very important, guys. Pay attention. The middle class intelligence Shabra, the middle class, the educated class of the Indians decided that we will launch a movement in India known as this social religious reform movements. Matlab, India la society, aro India la religion. Bishi letra hoishe. Okay, sati system, child marriage, parda system. Okay, woman infanticide. Widow remarriage, not allowed. Female infanticide, caste system. All this was trending in India, and these are all needed reform. This middle class intelligence ne socha ki chalo society aro religion ke reform kuru lagbo India te. Because as long as look at this, as how can India get independence if Sharma ji and Yadav ji cannot sit together in one room because of caste difference? Okay, Sharma aro Yadav ji cannot sit in one room because Sharma ji la shadow bhi letra se caste system la hisab te do. To ikilo de room de bohera khota khule na pare independence kinga pawo mukhan. When will we come together, talk, debate, discuss, and when will we be united? Not possible. Okay, so this reform movement is known as social religious reform movements in India. Okay, Sati was, what is Sati? Sati was your husband is dead, so you will also die with him. Okay, also die with him. Jump into the fire with him. And so let's say you love your husband so much. Okay, you love your husband so much. You saying, okay, I'll jump. Anyways, I can't live without him, I'll jump. You jump into the fire. See, your mind is jumping, but your body is not ready. Your body will react to the fire or not. Your body reacts to the fire too. Your body will come out or not. Okay, when you come out, the men of the village will surround the funeral pyre, and then they will carry long bamboo stick and they will pin you down and let you burn like that. That was Sati. Okay, child marriage. When I say child marriage, don't think, okay, 14-year-old marrying 18-year-old. No. Okay, child marriage was 9-year-old marrying 40 years old. Okay, or 11-year-old marrying 50 years old, 60 years old. So obviously, kun first muribo, mota first muribo na muribo. Okay, by the time you're 20, your husband is already dead. So satiman bishu lavo. Okay, because child marriage is a lot. Okay, you got so, and you are expected to do everything a woman is supposed to do in a marriage. Okay, parda system. Okay, parda system. All your life you have to be under the draping. Okay, clear. And that day you will have neck pain also. You know what is parda? Logic behind parda system is you are inferior to men. Hence, you cannot take out your parda like that and look face to face, eye to eye. Motalo this hole na pare because you are inferior to men. So apni every time uh, you have to sir jhuka ke baithna parega. That is parda system. Okay, widow remarriage. Widows in India are not allowed to remarry. Okay, what remarry choribi? Okay, apni ke jam kurbe osha apni kurane. अपनी sati लाना है तो you didn't do sati अपनी पलाई तो as a widow your head will be shaven. ये chilipura kati divo because you are not supposed to look beautiful after your husband's death. You are not allowed. Okay, chilipura alu matha uske baad no jewelries, no color in your life. You are supposed to wear very pika colors. Okay, and he took all the colors with him, and you cannot fall in love again. You can't marry again. You will never be called in any auspicious event because you are considered unlucky. Even if your best friend is getting married, also you cannot go and attend her bridal shower because you are unlucky. Okay, clear? Not possible. That is widow remarriage. Okay, not possible. So, and female infanticide. Female infanticide means there was no ultrasound during those times. Ultrasound night to grow. You carry the baby for 9 months. You pull the baby out. Okay, and the umbilical cord bhi kata nahi. You'll first see what is the sex of the baby. Acha, ladki hai to kat do. After cutting the umbilical cord, you will strangle her to death. Female infanticide, according to a history textbook, female infanticide was in vogue. Vogue, matle, it was in fashion. Everybody was doing it. Okay, and it was just a normal dinner table conversation like, apni khan kiman marishe? Oh, muila maki to chata maki. My wife gave birth to 4 daughters. Okay, my wife gave birth to 6 daughters. It was just a normal dinner conversation. Okay, kiman marishe, kiman marishe, man marishe, man marishe. Was in vogue. Okay, it was so common. Okay, and so the last one is again caste system. Caste system is okay stratification of society into 4: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Like I said, okay, lower caste, you are supposed to serve the upper caste. Your shadow is also letra, your khun is also letra, your father's khun is also letra, your grandfather khun is also letra, your son's khun will also be letra. That is caste system. Can you imagine, guys? Okay, clear? That is that. Now, all these customs, all these traditions were there in India, which was educated, ekta educated manu, educated middle class manu. Okay, all leaders like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Swami Vivekananda, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Okay, all of them will come together and will decide. Okay, and they will come together and decide that we will need to reform. See, do you know why Gandhiji was successful? Gandhi came in the year 1915 and India got independence in the year 1947. Okay, Gandhiji India in 1915 deshe. You know, if this chapter was not there, if social religious reform movements in India was not there, Gandhi would have never been able to. India would have never been able to get 1947 the India kita bhi nito na pabo movement na because Gandhiji ahi ke na he will have to first clean the society to piche te hi time movement start karbo. But by the time Gandhiji came, the society was already comparatively very much clean. Social evils it can so mitai na thagishe. That is why these people are paving the way for Gandhi. Okay, these people are paving the way for Gandhi. These are the early nationalists who did a lot of work, and Gandhi came and took the harvest. Understanding? Okay, by the time Gandhi came, India was free from most of the social evils because of leaders like Raja Ram Mohan Roy and all who will do the groundwork now. Okay, so the impact of the modern Western education gave birth to a new awakening. The more you read, the more awakening you get or not. Okay, to pila Indians can be educated, but so many Indians got education. They went out and they studied and they saw, are London did to study system nai. Okay, in New York, no woman is wearing parda. Okay. Oh, in London there is no female infanticide. But then when you come back to India, you saw female infanticide. Your sister, your mother, your wife, everybody is in parda. Every time falling down from the stairs because the parda can't see the rasta also. Okay, your mother always complains about back pain. Your wife complains about the neck pain because every time matha niche ja thake. Okay, so you remember your sister had to marry a very old fellow. Okay, and when your brother-in-law passed away, your sister had to jump into the fire and they had to burn her zabardasti. You understand? So all these things. So modern impact of modern Western education gave birth to new awakening. Okay, and they decided, okay, Western conquest, matlab, when British came to India, it exposed the weakness and the decay of the Indian society. Can we agree to this? Let's agree to this. Okay, one of the biggest silver lining, or the one of the silver lining, is that because of Western conquest, we were able to see how our society was comparing to them. Okay, clear? It's not hey, it's they. They expose practices such as sati, infanticide, child marriage. Okay, clear? Child marriage, man, bishu laishe. Okay, why child marriage was there in India, you know? Okay, child marriage was there in India because जितना छोटी लड़की, okay, जितना छोटी लड़की उम्र की, छोटी उम्र की लड़की less dowry. Okay, and जितना बड़ी लड़की उतना dowry. अपनी ला बच्चा तो बेसी डांगर होइसे. Okay, এটা কোন শাদি গ্রোথ আইগে. Okay, clear? So the it's like a commodity. You see, it's like a commodity. Kiman fresh ase, iman komti dowry legena jawali diwo. Because no matter if you cross 30 and like 25, 30 and all, they'll be like, dai dangor hoise. Okay, kun taike lobo. Then you'll have to convince the groom to take her. And then the dowry bishi mangibo. To dowry bishi na thake. Because in India, everybody is poor in India during that time. So paratak, when you can afford to send your girl, you have to send. That is how toxic the system was. Is it clear? Okay. जितना छोटी लड़की उतना कम दौरी में जाएगा ये. Okay, ये थोड़ी बड़ी हो गई तो दौरी बहुत हो जाएगा. तो बच्चा तुम्हें पता ही थी. Okay, तो अपनी 9-year-old you got married to a 40-year-old. By the time you're 20, your husband is dead. itu karena India te satiman bishu laise. Because you're already marrying somebody who is like 30, 40 years older than you. Okay, clear? That was how child marriage was going on. Okay, so the British rule in India created a condition favorable for intellectual growth. Manula intellectual growth hoishe and freedom of press. Okay, can be aishe, which made it possible to educate society about evil social practices. Okay, clear? Now, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, regarded as the father of Indian Renaissance. So many feminists in this classroom. I know so many girls used to say, I'm a feminist, I believe in women's rights. You are a feminist, but if you don't know people like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Jambedkar, Itukhan Najan Shukre, don't even call yourself feminist, okay? Because Itukhan asli feminist khan. Okay, Raja Ram Mohan Roy say he's a man. He's a Bengali guy. Okay, he's a Bengali guy, and look at him. He is doing everything he can do to uplift women. These people are the true feminists. Okay, clear? These are the true feminists. So, not so. Just remember, these people deserves of, and see, as a girl, okay, as a girl, you have to know that you have to. I love and respect Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Swami Vivekananda, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, because I'm very thankful for the things they did for the women, even though they were not women. Is it clear? Okay, the things they did, because उनको क्या है, yes or no? Okay, मोता से क्या फर्क पड़ता है? He is the one not going to jump into the fire. He is the one who's not going to be dead because of his sex, right? Okay, but you know, these people really paved the way for women's. If today in India you and I can breathe properly, is because of leaders like Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Okay, clear? So Raja Ram Mohan Roy is known as the father of Indian Renaissance. Just always when you read about this, boys, Hobi, when you read this, always think of your sister or your mothers, okay, your wives. Girls, also just think about yourself. Okay, clear? And we have to be very thankful for these people for modernizing India. Okay, he started Atmiya Sabha in the year 1814. Okay, Raja, just don't forget. Okay, Raja Ram Mohan Roy to ekta Hindu ase. He's a Hindu. Okay, and he's not a Christian. For us Christian, we are saying idolatry biya se ko bole pare, but Hindu hoye na idolatry biya se ko do. Imagine the guts this guy has. Okay, Christian hoye na, can you say idu Father, Son, Holy Spirit, idu Holy Trinity, idu moi na buje, idu thik nai. Holy pare na pare apni. Na pare, okay, because that is shaking the structure of shaking अपनी Christianity ला basic structure shake करे से. इतना courage नहीं है हमारे पास कि जाके पुलपित में जाके Christianity को challenge करना है. But these people, being a Hindu, they are the one who is saying idolatry is bad. They are saying the caste system is bad. All these are part and parcel of their religion. Okay, clear? Now, like I said, if I have time, I will take 6 hours, 4 hours to discuss this entire issue. We don't have much time, so I hope you do a proper studying when you're studying on your own. Okay. And he said pointless religious rituals itu yajna kuruwa, itu puja kan, itu kan so pointless, useless ase. And he even criticized the priestly class. Brahmin Khan criticized Kurishe that you guys are using all this to gain more money and gain more influence in the future. Okay, why did Raja Ram Mohan Roy say idolatry is bad? Because jitna idol worship iman paisa spend kare na kare. Different idols have different clothing, different custom, different tradition. Okay, every time you have to do something with the idol, you have to call Pandit ji. Paisa man bishi jai na jai. So that is what he's saying. Raja Ram Mohan Roy is saying Bhagwan is inside. Okay, it doesn't need to be like this ritual, this custom, itu color, itu. That is how educated Raja Ram Mohan Roy was. Okay, and being a Hindu, he said monotheism belief kuri. Monotheism means belief in one God. Ekta Bhagwan ke worship kuri. As a Christian, you and I, we can accept this. Monotheism acha hai. But imagine Hinduism, aaj tak bhi monotheistic religion hoy. Hinduism, they have more than how many gods you can count in Hinduism? There are countless gods. I say, he being a Bengali, asking the people to worship one God. Okay, and he's not just saying because he wants to sound chill and modern and cool. Raja Ram Mohan Roy has evidence, and the evidence is the Vedas. Okay, the Vedas. He said it was the monotheism was taught in all of the major ancient Hindu texts. The original teaching of Hindu texts. Okay, do you know in the original teaching of Hinduism there is no idolatry also? Idol worship was not there in the early Vedic age, okay? Later Vedic age, they all fancy otherwise there was no idol worship also. So that is exactly what Raja Ram Mohan Roy is preaching. Okay, and you know what? In order to make the people understand his point of view, Raja Ram Mohan Roy did not just preach like that. Taiki Gurishe, in order to support his claim, he published Vedas, Charta Vedas, Rig Veda, Samaved, Yajurved, Atharveda, and Upanishads. All of them were written in Sanskrit, okay? To Sanskrit to normal, Sanskrit to Brahmin khan ekla privilege hai. And if you are a Brahmin, you can pass the Sanskrit knowledge to your son. Basically, the Brahmin caste ne bola ki Sanskrit sirf hamara hak hai. Okay? So the Brahmins used to read, used to interpret the Vedas however they want, and niche the lower caste khan to Sanskrit purvole na jane ki kaise to believe kare. Itu karne what did Raja Ram Mohan Roy do? He translated all the Vedas and the Upanishads into Bengali. Tai Bengali translations so that the people will read for themselves and we will discern what is right and what is wrong instead of listening to the British. Okay, to the Brahmins. If Bible was written in Greek and if we had Bible is obviously written in Greek and Hebrew, but khali Greek or Hebrew to mukhan na jane, only pastors khan egla janibo itu language to arom public to na janibo kole to we won't know what is written there, right? Whatever they say will follow or not, because we don't know Greek and Hebrew. But then we have English translations of the Bible. We have or not? We have English translation of Bible. That is why Pastor Baki Bible purigena we can itu pastor to husa gaise, itu pastor to misa gaise, itu genuinely pare na pare. That is exactly what Raja Ram Mohan Roy did. Okay, he translated all the Vedas and Upanishads into Bengali or into the language that the people will know. Okay, he was the earliest propagator of modern education. These are some of the things he did. Okay, Hindu College. Roy gave the most enthusiastic assistance to David Hare in the foundation. Ito Hindu College to aaj tak bhi aise. Who founded it? David Hare founded it, but Raja Ram Mohan Roy gave support. Vedanta College to taila ase. Vedanta College is founded by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Ito Vedanta College se ki sikhai? Western and physical science and Sanskrit can be sikhai. Everything mix sikhai. Okay, science bhi sikhai, Western social thought bhi sikhai. Okay, Brahmo Samaj Brahmo Samaj was formed in 1828. It was a new religious society founded by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Its objectives were to preach monotheism and purify Hinduism. Aman, your mic is on. I'm going to mute you, okay? Aman la. Okay, ma'am, I have mute you. Chalo. Its objectives was to preach monotheism and purify Hinduism. If anybody asks you, Brahmo Samaj to kill form hoishe goe, kill form hoishe, you can say to preach monotheism, to purify Hinduism, and to oppose Sati. Okay, to oppose Sati. Raja Ram Mohan Roy la death piche de. After his death, okay, Raja Ram Mohan Roy passed away. Tai la death piche de. Devendranath Tagore and Keshav Chandra Sen. It's okay, it's fine, it's fine. Raja Ram Mohan Roy death piche de. Devendranath Tagore aro Keshav Chandra Sen join Kurina. They carried forward the Brahmo Samaj, okay. In the year 1866, excuse me, in the year 1866, Brahmo Samaj take the split aishe. Okay, Brahmo Samaj take the split aishe, matlab duita jaishe. The Adi Brahmo Samaj was headed by Devendranath Tagore, and Brahmo Samaj of India was founded by Keshav Chandra Sen. By the way, who is this Devendranath Tagore? Devendranath Tagore is the father of Rabindranath Tagore. Okay. I think we'll take tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Okay, clear? You can leave the classroom. Thank you so much. Okay, it's time up. We'll take another 2 days for that, for completing that. Okay, chalo. Thank you all. Okay, we'll continue with Young Bengal movement tomorrow. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You may leave the classroom. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.